The first thing you're probably wondering is, why is this video in black and white? Well, let's continue with the introduction now, shall we? A lot of people have been asking me, hey, what's your favorite YouTuber? As well as, hey, why are you such a prick? I'm not gonna answer the second one, but I'll tell you guys what my favorite YouTubers are. Welcome to my top 10 favorite YouTubers video. First up is Timbuktu Films Roman. You guys are all probably wondering, who the f*** is that? Well, I'll tell you. It's a channel run by these Canadians. Whoa, don't just skip ahead just yet. They're cool Canadians. The thing I would like the most about their channel is that they have this short series going on called Population 94,000. It's a mockumentary following these 3 Canadian filmmakers, and you know what, for some reason, it's really funny.
I'm sorry, but Christopher Nolan isn't accepting any more help on the Dark Knight Rises project.
Okay, if you can just get him to call me back, I guess, like, if I could just talk to him, that would be fantastic.
Yes, very well. Mr. Nolan will contact you shortly.
Okay, thank you. Chris Nolan, and then call me back. Inception, Dark Knight, Fight Club, Shawshank. You guys done it all.
Now they have 2 seasons going on. The first one is a bit of a hit or miss, but I saw the first episode of the second season, and I'll tell you this, pretty hilarious. Subscribe to Timbuktu Films Roman here. Up next is the Flick Pick. Now, if you guys have actually ever seen any of my videos, you know that the Flick Pick actually participates in a few of them. I usually disagree with his opinions on most movies, but that doesn't really matter because he's always really funny with his videos. He's consistent, he's entertaining, he's got these really funny skits at the beginning of most of them, and they're just really good.
There's something I gotta show you guys, and it's a secret I've had for a while, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you. It's kind of embarrassing, so don't look at me, just hang on a second. Well, here it is, guys. This is my true form.
So if you like assholes and DVDs, subscribe to the Flick Pick right here. Next up is Chris Stuckmann. He's actually the one that inspired me to make this video since he made one of his own and put me in it. Please, no applause, thank you. He's got some really cool movie reviews, you know, he puts them up a lot. I do some effects for a few of them, really only the video game reviews, and I kind of did the new outro and the new intro, but whatever. Not like he should have mentioned me. He's also got some really good movie reviews on his channel. You know, they're always very consistent, he puts them up early most of the time, and he's always in a very zen-like state whenever he's reviewing a movie, and it's always like just really chillax, laid back. I feel like I could smoke weed and watch his channel, and it would be the best.
I found something. Oh boy, I'm so excited. What is this?
He also always looks very sleepy, which makes me kind of sleepy too, which is why I always fall asleep to his reviews. I'm only kidding. No, I'm not. So if you're a Buddhist and you love movies, subscribe to Chris Stuckmann right here. Up next is Cut Print Review. Anders Watsky is the guy who does the reviews on this channel, and let me tell you, they are funny as shit.
It's not like in other superhero films where it's a clear case of good versus evil, almost as if Jesus and the devil took turns picking their recruits beforehand. Alright, what have we got here? No, not you, not you. Oh, Dad, no, not you. You. Me? Yeah, what's your power? I want to stand back.
He's an up-and-coming YouTube reviewer, but he's been writing reviews for a bunch of years now. He's even like a certified critic on Rotten Tomatoes too, which is pretty damn awesome. And he's also really insightful with his reviews. Like, unlike most critics on YouTube, he actually goes in-depth, like myself. So if you like better reviews than mine, and from an Australian, subscribe to Cut Print Review right here. Next up is Belated Media. He doesn't put up his reviews very early, in fact they're usually very late, hence the name Belated Media. It doesn't matter though, because whenever there is a review, it's really, really funny.
Hey! Remember Tron? Didn't we make that like 30 years ago? Right! But now it has a huge cult following. That sounds like we should sink a bunch of money into a sequel and then give it to a first-time director. That sounds like a great idea! Yeah!
Again, another insightful critic, one that we don't see too often on YouTube, and he's very creative with all the stuff that he chooses to do behind him. So like I said, if you want better videos than mine, subscribe to Belated Media right here. Up next, we got Vame88. They're these 2 really funny guys that make very comedic sketches. Their videos are getting better and better as they go along, better with their effects, better with their writing, better with their timing, just better in general. And it's now something that I'd like to watch whenever I'm on the toilet.
And And after I've woken you up from your night terrors, I have to get you dressed, and you insist on shoes first, so that makes things difficult.
Yes, and lately you have not been double knotting my shoes like I've been asking. Do you want to explain why?
Well, they're Velcro, so...
Excuse me, now's not the time to be facetious.
I'm sorry?
Facetious. You're being very facetious right now?
I think you mean facetious.
Excuse me, who's reviewing who?
Well, it's hard to say, Ed. You've been dipping marshmallows in peanut butter this whole time, so...
Right,
So if you feel like you deserve better than magazines on the toilet, subscribe to Vame88 right here. Up next is Jeremy Johns. A lot of you guys already know who Jeremy Johns is, and even if he's not the best movie critic on YouTube, he's definitely the most consistent and the one that always makes you chuckle at least a few times whenever he puts up a video.
Now, Ryan Reynolds is Hal Jordan. I'll let you know right away, I'm not a Green Lantern fanboy, so I don't know if Ryan Reynolds plays a good Hal Jordan in concordance with the Green Lantern lore. I thought he was good in the movie, though. I mean, he was funny, he was cool, he was human, he was sarcastic, he had the right amount of douchebaggery, kind of reminded me of that guy. That's cool. That was probably pushing it, wasn't it?
Not only that, he's also very consistent, he puts up a variety of different kinds of reviews, and he's just always going to make you laugh. I'll guarantee that. I laugh every time. So if you want some really great, consistent, really awesome movie reviews from a guy who put me in his channel box and gave me a boost in subscribers, thank you. Subscribe to Jeremy Johns right here. Next up is the Schmoes Know. Two guys just shooting the shit and talking about movies. That's class right there.
I feel bad for the kids out there. Not because they can't enjoy Transformers. If they can, that's great. But when they go to school this year, they're going to think that the X-Men were responsible for stopping the human missile crisis. And they're going to think we went to the moon because of Transformers. Kids, it didn't really happen that way.
These are the two people that I always, literally always agree with on YouTube because there are two of them. So if one I don't agree with, I can always agree with the other one. They're really funny, they're consistent, and they're just people who I like to watch. Naked. What? If you want to subscribe to the Schmoes Know, click here. Up next is Fury of the Film Fan, and boy, this guy's bringing the fury to the film.
It's not hard to imagine. There is a fine line between sanity and insanity. That line that keeps you a functioning member of society on one side, and someone who's willing to beat a person over the head with a pipe wrench for talking during a movie. Of course, there are other things to keep you grounded as well, like the fear of losing one's freedom and the threat of anal rape in a prison, but for the most part, a person who doesn't fill their lives without enough happiness is going to eventually lose it.
Subscribe to Fury here. Up next, YouPorn.com. They bring me the best porn. And last, but certainly not least, we have my good friend, Ronet. And the reason why I like him so much is because I tend to agree with almost every single review that he puts up.
The first trailer was amazing. I love that first trailer. The music was what made that trailer so great. I thought that the way the trailer was cut, they hired the best editors on the planet for that trailer because this movie is flat out awful. I hated Battle Los Angeles so much.
Him and I telepathically share a very awesome taste in movies. At least that's what I feel whenever I'm watching a movie. I'm like, I bet Jordan hated this too, or I bet Jordan loved this too. Yeah. He's insightful, good with timing, and he's pretty consistent too. So subscribe to Ronet right here. Those are my top 10 favorite YouTubers. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you didn't find me seeming like too much of a prick today. I'm sweating, and I am wearing the suit. I don't know why. I guess just to look cool. Does it work? Just let me know in the comments below if it does, but it doesn't. By the way, this is the last blog type video that is not a review that is going to be posted on this page. I started a new channel called The Frickin' Channel, which is where I'm going to be putting up daily vlogs over the summer and other stuff too. So subscribe to that, please, and hope you guys have a good night. Harry Potter review coming Thursday. I know I got a screening tomorrow. What up? Okay, bye.